Oh my god, hey, welcome back to another very exciting Wicked Wednesday, where I will be bringing you more content celebrating the release of the film adaptation of Wicked, part 1 at least. Yes, the long-anticipated movie musical has finally been seen in cinemas. I have been to see it twice already, possibly by the time you're seeing this video, I will have been back to see it again. But for those of us who had been particularly looking forward to this film, the excitement had been building for some months previously, and certainly in the month when it was released, because if you didn't know, Wicked have launched a huge marketing campaign with a bunch of different promotional products and partnerships and brand collaborations in order to make this film's release as widespread and known about as possible. And in today's brand new video, I'm going to be documenting and reviewing as many of those different products and brand collaborations as possible. Dolls, books, apparel, makeup collaborations, Lush, Lego, pop vinyls, Loungeflies, so many different things. And I know that a lot of other people have been covering some of these products as they have been being released into the world, but I have gone that little one step further, because as the Wicked movie was getting ready to premiere, I happened to be doing a lot of traveling, and so I have been to go and find all of these products in the wild in London, in New York, and in Paris. That's right, I have been traveling the world in pursuit of Wicked merchandise, and I'm going to show you everything that I found in today's video. There are so many products that I found in so many exciting places, and we're going to talk about them all today. Now, if you want to enjoy more content about the Wicked movie, I've already shared many other videos here on my channel, including my full spoiler-free and spoiler-inclusive reviews, as well as videos talking about differences between the film and the stage show, also Easter eggs within the film, paying tribute to The Wizard of Oz and the stage musical, and nodding to the sequel that is to come. And speaking of that, that is what we are going to be turning our attention towards next, thinking about Wicked Part 2, getting ready for that first trailer moment. Of course, I will be covering all of it here on my channel, so if you want to make sure you see that as soon as it hits the internet, make sure you're subscribed right here with the notifications turned on somewhere below my face. Also, I would love to know if you have personally found and bought and enjoyed any of the products featured in today's video, and if there's any I missed as well. There are so many different collaborations, particularly I think in the makeup sphere. I probably didn't find all of the stuff that they were doing, so let me know about any I did not include in this video. Also, some of them were very hard to find. Those Stanley Cups sold out fast. Anyhow, I am so excited to show you what I did find traveling the world looking for Wicked merchandise. Now, some of the first things that I found were in a Barnes & Noble in New York City on 5th Avenue. Let me show you all of the books and book-related products that they were selling. Various copies of the Wicked novel by Gregory Maguire that the film is based on, both the original printing, the musical branded printing, and then this new reprint, now a major motion picture. My only reservation about this is the Wicked novel, as we know, distinctly different to the Wicked, the Broadway musical and subsequent film adaptation. Much darker, much more adult, very different tonally. There's also, look, there's a hardback version up there. That's actually the sequel, Son of a Witch. And this, I think, is yet another printing of it. We also have a printing of The Wizard of Oz, of course, thematically appropriate. Here we have the Grimmery, also sold at Wicked, the Broadway musical. And we have these new books as well, these little kids' books. Here, I am Elphaba, I am Glinda. Those are very sweet, and we can tell that's definitely in conjunction with the film, because that's very much based on Ariana Grande's version of Glinda. We've also got some just journals here, some hardcover journals with 240 ruled pages that just show Elphaba and Glinda on the cover there. Look at this here, Wicked Defying Gravity, the illustrated lyrics. There is also this 16-month 2025 calendar here. Jeff Goldblum there giving you January. Oh, that lovely shot of Elphaba and her sister Nessa Rose in some fields of flowers. We've got Ariana there as Glinda. We've got Cynthia as Elphaba. A sort of a puzzling collection of shots with some just generic artwork moments there as well. No sighting of Johnny Bailey or Ethan Slater or a handful of the other characters, but you know, who's to say that these are the only images inside the calendar? Maybe they didn't want to give it all away without buying the thing. Now, shock horror, I have never actually read the Wicked novel by Gregory Maguire. I have heard enough about it to know that it is, like I was mentioning in that clip, very different to the plot of Wicked, the stage musical and subsequent film adaptation. That's why I think marketing the other specifically child-friendly Wicked books as companion pieces to the film is a great idea. And as a former library staff member for several years of my life, I can get behind anything that encourages young people to read as part of their love of a feature film. Also, I found that Defying Gravity lyric book before all these press junket interviews happened, and now I think it's kind of iconic because nothing is holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity like a book that features the lyrics of Defying Gravity with illustrations. That is hilarious. I hope that product goes viral now because of that moment. I'm also wondering if there's an updated version of the calendar now that the film has been released, or if indeed those weren't the pictures that would feature inside, because, like, a Wicked calendar that doesn't have Jonathan Bailey in, that perplexes me. I would buy an entire Wicked calendar that was just Jonathan Bailey, but that's me, personally. Let's move on now from that table at Barnes & Noble to, oh my gosh, multiple different Targets, because I spent 2.5 weeks in New York going into every single Target I could find, and initially it was a struggle. Eventually we found what we needed to. Okay, I'm currently in the Herald Square Target, where I have found Wicked branded headphones. Now, obviously, we have green ones over here. We have pink ones over here. These ones have a little detachable crown that you can put on them as well. And then some kind of detailing there on the side. We've got a little Glinda silhouette. They're also foldable, if that means anything to you. They are wireless headphones with a bonus detachable cord. These ones don't have anything to affix to the top. Why can't she get a little witch's hat? I feel like she needs a witch's hat. But they do have more detailing because they have this golden thing on the side here. What exactly that has to do with Elphaba, I don't really know. But I quite like this down at the bottom because it's a window. That's styled after the windows in the film. I have watched that trailer enough times to know what those windows look like, with an Elphaba silhouette in it there as well. And of course, green. And here at the 42nd Street Target, Bluetooth speakers, but collectible Bluetooth speakers. Who knew you could collect Bluetooth speakers? Look, there's little holes in Glinda's head for the sound to come out. Does kind of look like Ariana. Look, she's got the blonde eyebrows as well. Even on this one, don't necessarily befit her complexion. Cute little freckles on Bluetooth speaker Elphaba. I mean, they're very sweet. I'm quite tempted in some of the more affordable options as well. 3 Targets later, that is all I have found. I take it back, I take it all back. We just needed to leave Manhattan. We have Wicked clothes here in child sizes, little Wicked slippers. We have nail polishes, all sorts of Wicked branded products here at the Target, at the Atlantic Avenue Terminal, whatever it's called, here in Brooklyn. Many more. Look at all of this pink and green. We have specific little, like, more costumey, and then also just, like, themed conventional clothes. We have a Wicked, like, tracksuit in child size going on there. What are these? Beading kit. Are those for making friendship bracelets? They are. They are. Friendship bracelets, huge these days. Thank Taylor Swift. Her impact. This is super soft embroidered crew socks. So much. Look at these Wicked slippers. A pink and a green. Loads of things going on here. Look at that kind of an iridescent colour palette. I like some of this. We have this stand as well. I like this logo. That is Wicked Target crossover. Some stuff that we've seen before, some stuff from other Targets, some stuff we saw at other stores. I'm not sure what is this? This is glass decor. I'm not sure I understand what this is. Is it just like a nice glass box thing? I don't know. We have lollipop rings with different sort of Wicked imagery on it. We have gummy candies in the colours listed. Again, different little Wicked shapes. Also candy brooms and wands in sweet strawberry and sour green apple. I bet these were very popular around Halloween. Nearly missed this, excuse me. We have a Bluetooth MP3 karaoke with light show speaker situation with that's a little microphone at the top. It's very pink, it's very Glinda coded. USB expansion slot for storing and recording your favourite songs. What a throwback thing this is. We used to have these back in the early 2000s. Are these back? They seem to be back. We can try it by pressing any button. Let's see what happens.
Keep the karaoke party going with this kid-friendly digital music player.
Wow.
Stream music from your smartphone or tablet via Bluetooth and record yourself singing along to your favorite songs onto your USB flash drive. Comes with rechargeable batteries and 5 selectable light shows.
Am I meant to be able to... Can we hear a song?
Fun.
Did that do... Okay, that didn't do anything. What if I press mode?
Keep the karaoke party
no, that's just
going
all the
with
same.
kid-friendly...
Okay, that's what that does. That's okay. So Target had this huge Wicked promotion. They did this ad campaign with Cynthia to promote the singing dolls or the microphones or whatever it was, and she would say, "That's my line." And they were selling a whole bunch of stuff, some of it Target exclusive, some of it products from other ranges, like Noble Collection stuff, like Lego stuff, which we're going to talk about. I did like those little Bluetooth speakers. I thought those were very cute, and I was very charmed by the notion that those like little boombox microphone things might be coming back. Those are very familiar from my childhood. The sound quality is probably a lot better now, I'll be honest. Also, I'm kind of sad that I didn't buy any of the big Wicked headphones so that I could wear them for my Wicked cast recording reaction video that you may have already seen or maybe coming out next week. Who knows? Particularly the ones with the tiara on top. I thought that was so whimsical and fun. And also, you know, just good for Target for, I guess, selling out of those products at so many locations. They really were very hard to find. Now let's talk about the Noble Collection. I'm going to show you what you can get in store at their London Covent Garden location. We have 2 cases of Wicked items here, some of which I can show you because I have them, but I'll zoom in on some of the other bits and pieces. We have Glinda's keychain down there. We have Glinda and Elphaba bookmark set. For the avid readers among you, we have that little keyring, that keychain, the Elphaba one that I've seen at Barnes & Noble in New York. We have Glinda items over there. There's a training wand that I won't be able to show you otherwise. There's also a bubble wand and a tiara, but we have costuming items, we have broomsticks and wands, we have pins, and we have a little cowardly lion and a chistery. Now I can show you more of these Noble Collection products close up because you've actually been seeing them in my videos. The hat I'm wearing right now, this is from the Noble Collection. It's very much for a child-sized head. You could wear this as an adult if you don't have a massive head. I do have a massive head, so it's really just balancing on there. Same with the tiara, I just have to keep my head very still. But we have these, excuse me, I'm obsessed with this bubble wand if you hadn't already noticed. We also have this broom. It's very clearly plastic, like it's not like exact film replica. This also plastic, not glass, but you know what, I drop things, and so does my stagey fiance Aaron James, so probably for the best. I like the size of this broom. This is cool, not great for sweeping, but great for holding and running down into my living room and pretending I'm flying. I've done that several times already since getting these. Also, if you know me, you will know I have a thing for theatrical plush, and how much do I love both of these? Oh my gosh, the Lion Cub, adorable. I don't know what I'm naming him yet, because in the book he's called Burr, and Aaron is a big proponent of that being his name and that being upheld, so maybe we'll go with Burr for him. And then we have this little blue chistery. He has different coloured eyes in the film, and that's not reflected here, but how adorable is this? My gosh, the film chistery is quite intimidating. The little plush toy chistery is just so cute. Oh my god, I like his little grumpy monkey face. He's so serious. I should say as well that the Noble Collection were kind enough to send Aaron and I a package with all of those products. Very grateful to them for that. Probably my favourite things that we have in conjunction with the film. Carrying on to something I haven't bought yet, but I think we're probably going to get some of eventually. Let's talk about Funko Pops. And for the first time, we have pop vinyls as well. This is a Target exclusive pop vinyl with student Elphaba and Glinda. Elphaba with those asymmetrical spectacles. That's a hard thing to say. Glinda looking a little grey here in her shiz uniform. I'm sure it's meant to read lavender. It's not, it's reading grey. Also a Glinda in red dress, Target exclusive. Are we calling this red? I don't think this is red in the film, and I don't think it's red here either. And we have a couple of pop vinyls here as well. Just your standard Elphaba, giving it spooky witch hands. And brace yourselves, gird the loins. It is Jonathan Bailey as Fiyero. There you go. Look at that. At the FAO Schwartz on Le 5e étage of the Galleries Lafayette, we have found some pop vinyls, including Elphaba, Holding Space with the lyrics of Defying Gravity, and Madame Morrible there, styled after the likeness of Michelle Yeoh. Here in the British store, Menkind. This is a Glinda in bubble gown. I'm not sure if I've shown you this one already, but she has bubble wand, she has crown, she has the bleached eyebrows, which, again, even on the pop, look a little unusual. I feel like we need some of the Wicked ones, but there's so many and I don't want to have to get all of them, so I'm still deciding which ones. Is it going to be a Jonathan Bailey as Fiyero? It's a distinct possibility. One of my favourites, because like they've done Wicked Witch of the West before for Wizard of Oz, one of my favourites for specifically being Elphaba is the one of her in the Shiz uniform with the asymmetrical glasses. I think that's very cool. I also really love the design for Michelle's version of Madame Morrible, so might get that one as well, just to really celebrate that costume design and that aesthetic. And I'm anticipating some of the most interesting ones being released in conjunction with the next film. That goes for a few of these products, where it's like, the stuff right now is cute, but I'm curious to see what they do to match the aesthetic of the next film that is a lot less like Shiz University based. Speaking of which, let's go from the Funko Pops to the dolls. We have some of these Wicked dolls. This is the deluxe Glinda. I think the face work is pretty good. I think it looks accurate. This is the pink dress. She's got the bubble wand. She's got the crown. They've made the dress not look like slices of cured meat, like some people thought it looked like in some of the early trailers. We have Cynthia as Elphaba, and I really appreciate their commitment to the natural hair texture there, and the braided style that they've managed to replicate on the top. A purple hue to the dress here. Doesn't surprise me that they're trying to go for something other than just like a dark black colour. We have a very large hat, sort of a disproportionately large hat. We have a broom, she's got a bag, she's got all of the things ready to do Defying Gravity. They've sort of captured them both at their most iconic moments. Glinda in the bubble dress and Elphaba giving it Defying Gravity. Then there are a few more things down here underneath. They do have the Lego sets. I'm hoping we'll be able to track those down somewhere else and I can show you those in more detail. But we also have Marissa Bode here as Nessa Rose in a wheelchair. And, you know, this is great for representation. Not only the casting, but the fact that they're merchandising it this way as well. With the entire wheelchair, she looks great, and I think that's very meaningful that that's a product that they're putting out there. I have a lot of time for them doing that. Some Wicked dolls here under the Barbie section. We have Glinda's Ozdas Ballroom dress. I promise you it looks nicer in the film than on this Barbie. This is not the most popular Barbie at the Ozdas Ballroom, let me tell you. Elphaba's dress is much nicer. I like that black lace moment over the purple underneath, and of course the hat, the hideous hat, and a nice bag, because you do need a nice bag. No, I like these dolls. I particularly, like I mentioned in that clip, really love that they have made a Nessa Rose one. I think that's brilliant representation, and I think it's honestly one of the coolest of all of the dolls as well, because the chair just looks so cool. And if I, as an adult Wicked fan, was getting these dolls, I would be getting them to display them and not to play with them. And I don't like displaying things in the box. I like to take things out of the box because Toy Story traumatized me as a child. And the Nessa one, because she comes in a wheelchair, is going to be the easiest to display. And like, I've got a lot of Elphaba and Glinda related merchandise, not a lot of Nessa Rose. I will say, Erin and I were also very kindly gifted this Elphaba doll over here. She does not have any purple quality to the dress. It is just a black textured dress. She still has not only the micro braiding of the hair, which I really appreciate, but also sketched onto her forehead, as well as little freckles there on the green complexion, little baby hairs as well. But of course, what we have to talk about is the fact that she sings. Excuse me. I like how clear the audio is, and that you can tell that it's Cynthia. I will also add, there's been a little bit of hoopla about the manufacture of these dolls and the fact that on the back they link to a Wicked website. This is one of the ones before they corrected that. Some legal implications for that currently unfolding as I sit here and make this video. But very grateful for this gifted Elphaba doll. That was a very generous gift to Erin and I. Next up, from dolls to board games. Okay, this is the Wicked Monopoly board. That's Ogie looking very happy about our board game evening. Some of the locations make more sense than will be more familiar than others. They also kind of follow the narrative in a chronological order. So we start in Munchkinland Town Centre, then we go through Shiz University, the Quad, Elphaba and Glinda's dorm room, classroom, Madame Morrible's quarters, over through library, Ozdas Ballroom, we're dancing through life, poppy fields, grotto, etc. Train station, we're going to the Emerald City. We go to this cafe Unclear, but perhaps will make more sense in the context of the film. Then go to jail. I'm kind of disappointed. Jail is still just... It's still just jail. But whatever. Then Emerald City, Salon, Wizardmania Theatre, Wizard's Palace, Train, Wizard's Throne Room, and then the upper attic where we will defy gravity, which is actually the name of one of the card sets over here as well. You have these defy gravity cards. You also have these totally osmopolitan. It's kind of arbitrary whether they are good things or bad things. I don't know that one necessarily resembles Chance or Community Chest any more than the other. This is the overall board with the likenesses of Cynthia and Ariana there as Elphaba and Glinda, little flying monkey details. The art is all gorgeous, and these are the other little things that come with it as well. We have all of the cards for the different locations. We have, you'll notice this is a coin-based financial system in Oz, and the currency is called Ozians, which is also the name of the inhabitants. I think I would find that confusing. It sounds slightly like slavery. Obviously, green dice. There you go, and you can see some of the tokens there. Hat, luggage, elixir bottle. We've also got Glinda's tiara there. There you go, looking like that. This is the film-style grimoire that opens in a weird way, and the broom. And then these are little, like, Munchkinland-style houses, and then Emerald City castles over there. But we only have the currency broken down into 50s and 10s. And what's slightly peculiar is for many of these, if we find, for example, the Wizardmania Theatre, for you to buy it, it costs 40, and rent as soon as the first person lands on it, also 40. So unlike your usual game of Monopoly, they make their money back real quick. But yeah, that's everything to show you about Wicked Monopoly. We have Wicked the game. I am so intrigued about how this works. Okay, work with your friends to unlock the chapters of your story and make thrillifying magic before the wizard track can reach 13. If you can defy gravity by reaching the Emerald City first, you have won. Not strictly speaking the plot of the film, but for $25, look at the fun that you can have. You can play seemingly as Elphaba, Glinda, or Fiyero, and it's collaborative. Work together to defy gravity. We love a collaborative board game. There you go, there you go. Is that for, how many players is that for? Anyway, 2 to 4 players for ages 10 plus. It's time to begin your amazifying adventure with Wicked the game. Pitched, again, a slightly younger demographic. Over in the back there, and I'm not going to pick them up for fear of getting puzzle pieces everywhere, but we have a 500-piece and a 1,000-piece Ravensburger puzzle with, we can spy Ariana and Cynthia there as Elphaba and Glinda, and the 1,000-piece version, a slightly fuller picture that shows. I love a puzzle. Oh, I'm very tempted, actually. I'd love a Wicked puzzle. Why not? Look, Wicked playing cards. They're all very stylish, all slightly Art Deco in terms of the Emerald City Ozian theming that they are using here. I kind of regret not buying those Wicked cards because I bet the design on the cards would have been really great. I'm intrigued by the Wicked the board game, but having played Wicked Monopoly, not to be that guy, but I do have some ludological thoughts and feedback. Listen, in so many of my videos I'm talking about dramaturgy. Today we're talking about game theory, and it's the implications of the return investment on the properties being so immediate. That really changes the nature of the game. It still took a long time to play like regular Monopoly does. We were probably at it for 4 hours between 3 of us. The biggest thing for me, there is no penalty for selling back acquired houses and hotels, aka Munchkinland houses and Emerald City hotels. You can buy them and sell them back to the bank for the same price, which meant as we got into the end game, I could just keep selling all my houses and hotels and buying them at different points around the board and just moving them around so they would keep having to go through these particularly dangerous stretches of board, which kind of breaks the game a little bit. It is a simplified version of Monopoly for having just like smaller quantities of money. It was still a lot of fun, and it was still fun to play it with Wicked locations. Sticking in this fun games realm, let's talk about all of the Lego. I'm not a huge fan of these new Lego minifigure like head shapes, but this is Glinda's arrival to Shears. I think her parents aren't with her on this occasion, but we do have a little Lego Nessarose to go with the expected Lego Elphaba and Lego Glinda there. This is probably my favourite of all of the Lego sets that I'm seeing here. We do have some larger sets as well. we have Elphaba and Glinda's shared room at Shiz, including the green elixir, the Emerald City, featuring sort of the, later in the film, Elphaba and Glinda, but also featuring the wizard, memorable Fiyero over there. What is Fiyero carrying? He has apples. He has fruit. What are you doing, Fiyero? And also Wizardmania, the Wizard's Tower, all that stuff featured there as well. Just following up on the LEGO content to show you the actual versions as built, displayed here in the London LEGO store in Leicester Square. You can see it's a bit Moana coded actually, with Moana 2 coming out so soon afterwards to focus on the boat. We have little minifigures, Elphaba, Glinda and Nessa Rose. Again, I like that this character is featured in the marketing. I think that is quite meaningful. We also have this dormitory set shown here with Glinda and Elphaba. They both have wands. This is popular coded, but also on top, let's talk about this. Giant flower, giant luggage, giant green bottle. That's not particularly subtle. There's also a little mini green bottle. She's not fitting that under her pillow, not in the LEGO version. Carrying on, we have a couple more sets. This is the largest set, and we have Flying Elphaba. Flying Elphaba, this is defying gravity. This is Fiyero there, cycling on a cart for some reason, and just an apple hanging out. You got Wizardmania, you got an effigy of the wizard. Glinda hiding behind a doorway down there for personal reasons of her own. My personal favourite, just for displaying here, these larger Elphaba and Glinda figures there, just giving you their characteristics and their later in the story designs. Wizard's head is there, and poor Jeff Goldblum has fallen down. Someone help that man. Oh no. And I am very happy to say that I actually have one of those LEGO sets. We haven't built it yet, but this was actually given to us when we attended the Wicked multimedia screening that I saw a few days before the cinema release. Thrilled because it was random and this is the one that we wanted. So very excited for this. I have no idea where I'll display it when we build it, but this makes me very happy. Now, a little bit of unexpected Wicked merchandise was found when on one of our final days in New York, we wandered into the NBC store in Rockefeller Center. We have Loungeflies. Look at this. Elphaba and Glinda, Shiz uniform Loungeflies. I kind of hope they come up with their grown-up costume ones for the second film release, potentially. They've got the costumes on display here as well between November 14th and 17th, which is in this window. Elphaba's dress is over there. And Glinda's dress is over here. The one people said looked like meat slices. Can confirm it does not in person. It looks like a dress. This cardigan is gorgeous. Kate's loving it. We can see it on display here. The pink down the bottom. Don't even tell me how expensive it is. I do not want to know. Oh gosh. We also have another Wicked sweater here. Roots, Equality and is this like a brand Wicked is collaborating with? Is this something within the film for animal advocacy? It says Defy Gravity just there on the back. That's cute. We have some further apparel because we have this Made in Oz cute little stitched hat with the balloon on the side. Again, with that same logo. I'm not sure I understand what this is. We've also got a mug design that I haven't seen yet. There you go. We've got a bit of Emerald City on the front there. Those rows of flowers that we've seen in some of the trailers already. And again, that same little logo. What is this creature? What is happening here? There is also a little wallet purse situation. Same logo, also a butterfly, pink and green. Yeah, it's Roots is some sort of a brand. There you go. We see the same thing here on a sweatshirt. There's also a cute little bit of Glinda-style luggage over there, and some more bags round this side, as well as, oh gosh, there's loads more stuff. Got a whole bunch of bags going on. Plush throw blankets, little keyring things going on there, little purses, scrunchies, umbrellas, a long-sleeved pajama set with umbrellas and flying monkeys on it, scrunch bags. We've got tote bags over there that say if you just follow the road. And on the other side, simply Wicked, Vera Bradley. So a lot of like brand partnership stuff on sale here at Rockefeller, at least for this week. Oh, It's so pretty. So a lot of that apparel that you were seeing there and the bags and accessories, I now know to be part of a collaboration with the Canadian fashion brand Roots, and I did buy that cardigan as well. You will already have seen it in my spoiler-free review video. I also wore it at my most recent live show because technically that made it tax deductible. It was a slightly extravagant purchase, but it's gorgeous. My gosh. They also had those Loungeflies there as well. I think they're cute, and if I was like if I was a school-age teenage girl right now, I would be dying for those because they're like school uniform coded Elphaba and Glinda. You and your best friend could get them. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. I'm intrigued because I like a Loungefly. I'm intrigued to see if they do different designs for the next film, something more like Wicked Act 2 looking. Also, before we finish talking about apparel, this jumper that I'm wearing right here is part of the next collaboration with Wicked. I think they may have had other products as well, but this is the one that Erin and I really wanted. Got it cute and oversized so that it's comfy, and it's really nice. The texture of this W is like a little bit felt velvety, sort of, but very comfy, very cozy. Big fan. Now, I think in the London, New York, Paris of it all, I've been neglecting the British supermarket, and here at M&S we have, look at these adorable children's-sized Wicked pyjamas, little striped Defy Gravity Elphaba one there, and of course the pink G's for Glinda. We also have some more like cotton pyjamas that have like both logos on and some shiz stuff. We have these cute little Glinda makeup bags there. We have the ultimate sleepover kit. What's in you for £14? I see scrunchies, hairbands, eye masks, and hair combs. There you go. You can reenact Popular. We have little Glinda robes. We have presumably little Elphaba robes there as well. Is that just generic Wicked robes? There you go. We have slipper socks with grippers. My goodness, in pink and green. If you buy both, then you can mix and match. Same with the slippers. Very fluffy there, W's and G's again. It's a little Glinda tracksuit, like the mum from Mean Girls, but Glindified. And then Wicked tracksuit with, look at that, what does Elphaba stand for if not a bedazzled W? Amazing. We have little Elphaba and Glinda coded dresses there. I mean, that's all very sweet. More there, the same pajamas that we've seen. Oh, I just walked straight past some stuff. We have some Wicked oversized hoodies is what these are. They just look like blankets, but they are oversized hoodie blankets. Those look very comfortable. More hair and body mist and bath elixir. Wow, look at that. Already you can see green and sparkly. It's got the same kind of sparkles in that the Robinson's fruit squash drinks have. Also, we're not quite done. Some more Wicked apparel around here. Little sweatshirts with Glinda on, little Shiz University-esque skirts, and then I don't hate these. I'd have worn these as a child. Black jeans with the sparkly Diamantes on there as well. And also, what's this at the back here? More cute. Oh, there you go. Just more patches there on a child-size jumper. Let's take a look at some more apparel then with the Wicked range at Primark. More pyjamas here in Primark. Meanwhile, this is not the Oxford Street Primark because I did not have the strength for that particular battleground today. Interestingly enough, £22 for the pink Glindery ones, only $16 for the admittedly like nicer looking fabric. Oh, is that because that's just... Oh no, that's just a standalone shirt. I see. Are these also 22? I bet these are also good. Okay, these are also 22 for the green witch's hat emblazoned pyjamas over there. It's gold lining on the slightly velvety. Is the blouse? Is it meant to be nightwear? We are in the nightwear section. We also have children's size pyjamas there. Oh, I see. We also have the same. It's sort of cottony rather than velvet. The same in Glinda pink and a Glinda t-shirt as well. There you go. Is there a green one behind it? Yes, there is. There's a Defy Gravity Elphaba t-shirt. What's the grey one at the back? Oh, this says something. What does this say? Oh, it's like a long t-shirt, dress, nightwear thing. Wickedly beautiful, and it has the two of them on it in grayscale, where nobody's pink and nobody's green. And then, just like the film release, Wicked right next to Gladiator. There is Paul. Next then, from clothes to shoes, we wanted to go and find the Wicked Crocs. We're here at the Crocs store on 34th Street to check out the Crocs Wicked collab. Now, I grant you, many of these are just green and have been hung in an opportune location, but we do have some specific Wicked Crocs over here. There you go, you see they're green and sparkly. They've got this sort of like a rune pattern going on around the base.
And this is sort of fabric-y. It's like a headband scrunchy kind of a texture there. Is that invoking witch's hat, broomstick, something of that ilk. We also have, I call them giblets, but they are gibbets, that say wickedly beautiful. That one's a Shiz badge. That is a Shiz University student badge. That one's Elphaba there, Cynthia as Elphaba. We also have, what do we have over here? We've got Defy Gravity. We've got a shiny little witch's hat. And we've got a little purple and green and white and black W. It's kind of giving suffragist colours, actually. I don't know whether that's deliberate or not. And you can see more examples of those down there, and I dare say there are some Glinda ones to be found here as well. Let's continue our search. I should point out as well, it does also say Wicked on the sole there. In fact, I think I lied, and they're not doing specific Glinda ones. We do have Mean Girls Crocs here, if you're looking for theatrical collabs, and you could also, you could make your own with some of these pink ones. They've got bows, they've got butterflies. You could kind of rig that if you wanted to. Among the gibbets, we also have these different Wicked gibbets that you can get separately and put on any old Crocs. We've got a little monkey there, maybe Chistery, I assume it's Chistery. We've got a balloon, we've got a little Oz insignia, we have got an Emerald City Wizard's Castle, and we have got that Wicked film logo there as well, with the W. There you go, Wicked gibbets. And further to our Crocs conversation, we do see a Glinda Croc here. This is a pink heeled Croc. You can tell it's Glindery because of the texture. It's also got bubbles on it. Look at that bubble design.
So here's my thing about the Crocs. I have just recently become a Crocs person. I don't know why I didn't get those gibbets. I was watching that footage back, editing it, thinking, why didn't I buy that standalone pack with the monkey? The reason I didn't get any of the actual Wicked Crocs, either the chunky heeled Glinda ones that we found in Paris at the end there, or the Elphaba ones from the Crocs store on 34th Street, I'm just not really a fan of them. And like, Crocs are always going to be that little bit more garish, but I think a lot of the Disney designs they've been doing for Crocs recently have been super cute. The Wicked one, just the green of the Elphaba one, is not what I associate with Elphaba green. It is neither the bright green of the marketing, nor particularly the green of her own complexion, nor really the green that they've gone with in marketing the film. It's this fourth different green, and I think the little strap across with the black sort of ruched fabric on it is a clever way of tethering it to Elphaba rather than just doing a green Croc. But the fabric nature of it, again, I just wasn't a huge fan. Now, while I was in New York, I also stumbled upon another shoe store offering a whole range of Wicked shoes and accessories. This was Aldo.
Look what we stumbled upon on 5th Avenue here in Manhattan. Wicked X Aldo. And the little collaborative X is made out of a bubble wand and a broomstick. You know, it's the attention to detail that I appreciate here. So here it is. Here's all of the pink and green goodness for the Wicked range at this shoe store. We have this Elphaba-inspired deep, dark green moment. I like the little spiky chain hanging there, and I love at the heel being a bubble wand on this Glinda shoe. We have a little Glinda purse there. It's just pink and sparkly. We have an Elphaba one there. We have little green bows on those shoes with little green diamantes, two different shoes there. That one sort of familiar of the texture of Elphaba's dress as well, and two Glinda shoe moments as well. And they do have a little Wicked thing there if you were wondering just how Wicked it is. It's sort of subtle because like you would know from the outside that they were Wicked collab, but it doesn't necessarily scream it. So Glinda inspired sneaker there with butterflies and the like. Elphaba coated one there. It does have a witch's hat and a broom on it, so slightly more specific as well as being, you know, green. Further down we have some little accessories. A pink accessory box and a green accessory box. Again, very Elphaba and Glinda coated. A butterfly hair clip. We have little Wicked, those charm bracelets, are they necklaces? It's hard to say. Little bracelet, earrings there, pink and butterfly. Really just leaning into these two different aesthetics, and that's what they're doing with this whole range. We have some sunglasses there. I don't know that they say Elphaba to me specifically, but they're cute. This is giving you a Glinda crown, but as a hairband. We've got a little bow there. In fact, two different bows. Again, an Elphaba and a Glinda moment. They have a 12 Days of Magic Limited edition box of surprise pieces countdown calendar for you there. That's fun. More handbags, more shoes as well. A little bit of a platform heel there. And the same for Elphaba with, again, little witches' hats, W's, charms on those as well.
Now, if I was in the market for a high-heeled shoe, I would be all over that Glinda one, where the heel was a bubble wand, and I like a lot of these things, especially when it's apparel. I like to be able to wear something, whether it's clothing, an accessory, a shoe, a hat, a bag, where you know what it's related to, but it's not screaming it. I mean, obviously, I don't think that in all cases. Sometimes I'm happy to scream the thing. But I also think it's nice to have stuff that just looks stylish and subtle and just hints at something. Now, speaking of stylish, I really thought I was done finding Wicked merch in London and New York. When I was in Paris recently, we were heading around the galleries Lafayette, which is this beautiful, iconic department store, and we found a couple tables of Wicked merchandise there as well, including some things I had never seen before. Here is what we found.
Here at the galleries Lafayette in Paris, yes, we are all over the world looking for Wicked merchandise. We have these cute little heart-shaped bags. They do have a little green and pink fluffy label and technically a green and pink strap there, and also it does say Wicked on. We have little Wicked baubles that presumably have things inside. We have little necklaces. This one says Unlikely Friendships. This one has an E for Elphaba. We also have a friendship bracelet set there as well, as shown. There you go. We also have Glinda mugs. There you go. There you go. Glinda mugs. Make your own magic. Wicked. Oh, there you go. Elphaba on the other side. A Wicked 500-piece puzzle. I'm not sure if we've seen that already. It's been a long month of searching for this merchandise. We have Wicked pens going on here. Wicked pens, the kind you can do in multiple colours. None of those colours are pink. I question that. Banyan Forest, I think that's a candle. There's also a diffuser. A Wicked diffuser there. I wonder what it smells like. Slightly tickled by the fact they do have a green side here and a pink side, and this one is considerably more popular. Cannot currently get round the front of that, but it's a candle set I'm seeing over there. It has a pink and a green candle. I barely have a sense of scent, so I'm not the best person to give those a sniff and tell you what they smell like, but I will say they look just gorgeous. Also found over here more different pen designs if you needed Wicked stationery in your life, and perhaps I do now. Who knows? Also lots of Cambridge satchel bags seen everywhere. I think a couple more. I'm not sure I've seen this one before. This little pink sparkly number. This is official Wicked branding. For a few places we've seen them just chucking their pink and green stuff in alongside the official Wicked items, but these do all have Wicked there on the label. We have a Glinda necklace, unsurprisingly, to match the Elphaba one. We have a pinker friendship bracelet set. Does this turn? Yes, it does. We have some Elphaba keyrings. There she is, in front of the window, the famous broken windows. A simple Glinda bracelet, a Glinda bauble. Wonder if it tells us what it contains. Is the necklace inside the bauble? Well, that's very sweet. Wicked necklace there, that's actually quite cute. And a butterfly one as well to tie in with Glinda's butterfly design motif.
You can also find Cambridge Satchel's own store in Covent Garden in London. Here is what it looks like there.
The Cambridge Satchel Company, and you can see they have a little Wicked window here with Ariana Grande reaching to the Wicked Cambridge Satchel branding, and Cynthia Erivo also reaching to the same thing. We can see those blue shiz-themed items there, the little backpack version, the smaller satchel version. I mean, they can both be over the shoulder or backpacks, depends on how you use the strap, everybody. Got a trunk there as well, with the S's of shiz emblazoned onto it, and it looks like it locks as well. Fancy. Glinda's luggage, which of course features extensively in the film. Little pink sparkly handbag, I think we've seen that one before. This one might be new, that little shape of bag there. Also a Glinda trunk, a little Glinda purse, and more pink and green bags. You're hearing Covent Garden Street Entertainment behind me, but that is where you can find yet more items from the Cambridge Satchel Wicked collaboration. And without going in and disrupting customers, they do also have little things you can attach to your bag with Elphaba and Glinda on them as well.
And I love a Cambridge satchel bag. I would really love to get one of these. I haven't fully decided. I would get a pink one, I would get a green one, I would get a pink and green one. I love Cambridge satchel bags. I have one in red. They are deceptively small, and some of them are smaller than mine. So, like, you may not even get a phone in there. What you need to know is that the material of them is very rigid. What you can actually fit is like a couple inches smaller in each direction than the size of the bag maybe looks like. Now you'll see more footage from the galleries Lafayette, including their other location on the Champs-Élysées, but I want to show you everything that I found at Liberty in London, where they had this big wizard head installation where they've taken over the window displays for Wicked, and they also have makeup products and some more Cambridge satchel bags. Take a look.
As part of Wicked's partnership with Liberty, you can get these nice reusable totes. Find magic within. Are the designs very Wicked coded? They have the Wicked logo. One of them is pinkish, one of them is greenish. I don't know if I'm specifically getting Wicked from these florals, I'll be honest. I'm getting Liberty from these florals. It's emeralds.
There's emeralds hanging on the... It's emeralds.
It's kind of Great Gatsby with... There's emeralds in... Yeah.
Oh, and there's flowers with the tulips from Munchkinland.
Are they, though? If you look hard enough, maybe. Also in Liberty, you can find the REM Beauty Wicked makeup collab. We have all sorts of things going on here. You can have a little box of eyeshadow palettes there, or a little eyeshadow palette. You know what, it's been a long time since I put makeup on my face. I used to know what all of this was, and I've just willfully forgotten. But they have various different Wicked named colours going on there. Perfectly Pink, Darlingest, Thrillerfying, Goodness Knows, Normal is overrated, Bewitching, She's Phosphorescent, Positively Green. You know what, there could be more greens. I feel like we need more greens. Like, I understand it's not as commonly used, but I could personally go for more greens. So we can see some of these bags are pink and green. That little one as well. I don't know what you can actually fit in that size bag, or the little green one behind it. That is small. Slightly bigger pink bag there. I quite like this green one with the sparkle there as well, but you would want it to be something specifically Wicked, and they do have on some of them, look, just on the back there, little Wicked on the side there. That says Made in Oz. I think that's very cute. And then we have slightly more spooky offerings over here, riffing on Elphaba's design of her hat, etc., with the purple velvet there. Another dubiously small bag. This one velvety. And then the trunk there as well, that has little Cynthia Erivo Elphaba faces on it, as well as magical markings, nondescript, and a little lovely little Wicked thing down at the bottom there in gold as well. And stealthily over in this section over here, there's also a Glinda-style trunk. Ariana's face isn't on it, but there are plenty of G's.
Now, while we're on the subject of makeup, let me show you this Wicked X Dr. Paw Paw Enchanting Lip Balm. This is another little item that was given to us at the Wicked multimedia screening, along with some popcorn. It was just Wicked branded on the front of the bag. Butterkissed popcorn, like it wasn't pink and green. I'd have showed it to you if it was pink and green. So the thing here, it changes from green to your own perfect pink, infused with natural pawpaw to hydrate and nourish your lips, which I have a big problem with. I've always had incredibly dry lips. People used to bully me about it on the playground. This might just be the thing that saves my life. As you can tell, it is super green, but, oh, hello. Oh, I can't see my lips really. I'm too far from the camera, but in my head, because it feels like I'm putting on a green lipstick, it's a little tingly. This will fit in my Cambridge satchel bag, as it happens. I like the green and the pink on the case there, and I think I'm enjoying it. Now, while we're talking about the world of beauty and cosmetics, let's talk about all the fantastic products at Lush.
Here are some of the Lush collection items here. They have various whimsical bath bombs, including the Wizard, which is all is not as it seems, it says. We have Pink Fizz is Good with green. We have Glinda's tiara, as well as Glinda's wand down there. We have the Elphaba's hat. It's melting, it's melting. We have the green shower elixir. Don't worry, it won't turn your children green. That we know of. I guess no one's found out yet. We have the Shiz University. This looks like it's a massage bar. We have the Emerald City. This also looks like a soap down there. Who doesn't want soap in the shape of the Emerald City? We have Elphaba's broomstick. That's a bubble wand, ironically, considering that literally is a bubble wand. We have sprays here as well. We have Glinda Upland and Elphaba Throp sprays to finish off the Lush collection.
So I love Lush. I think Lush is fantastic. I actually come from the same part of the world. I was born in the same part of the world that Lush originates from, which is Poole in Dorset on the south coast. So I have a lot of pride for Lush. They are another brand who were kind enough to send Erin and I a box of many of the things that they were doing. Not the body spray necessarily, but we certainly got the bath bombs and like one of the bubble bars. I've already tried one of the bath bombs. It was lovely. I liked the pink and green of it all. They make such fantastic products, great for relaxing, but also like the way they're designed, the way they're themed is so smart, is so whimsical.
Now, by a complete accident, we've just stumbled across a load of Wicked products at Claire's Accessories. We have Wicked notebooks, we have little, truth be told, I don't actually know what this is. Is this like earrings? Is this a bracelet? What's happening with this, with the flowers? Little butterfly clip. I say a little butterfly clip. It's actually large, and it does have the Glinda G on it. We've got key rings, we've got chokers. It's the 90s all over again. We have these bows, one very clearly Wicked themed, the other Glinda themed. They're leaning into the pink Glinda-y aesthetic. Got a little, this is a stationery, it says stationery set. It's, oh yeah, that's a pen. There you go. Stationery set. Oh no, that's barely, okay. I regret picking that up. We have, moving up here as well, sets of scrunchies. We also have bracelets. We also have pre-glued press-on nails. There you go. Not sure necessarily. I mean, who doesn't want little Cynthia Erivo faces on your nails? She is a nail person. We have a body mist set. Lovely, lovely. We have a bath set. We have a nail polish set there as well. We have pin badges. More Wicked pin badges. They have these Squishmallows here. If I'm not mistaken, that is really styled after a Billy Burke Glinda and the Wicked Witch of the West pre-Wicked. But why not? We also have, I believe that's a knockoff Stanley Cup, a water bottle, and a Loungefly looking bag that I don't believe is actually a Loungefly bag. But it's all Wicked. There you go.
And finally, for more at-home Wicked merchandise content, the day after we got back from New York, we headed to the supermarket to go and pick up some essentials, and we found the Wicked Robinson's squash drinks. Here is what we discovered.
These ones are entirely Wicked-themed flavours. So this is the Glinda, and the flavour is Outstandiful Berry. I don't know what that means either. The Elphaba, Amazifying Citrus Twist. Sure, they both sound like things I might enjoy. We're going to try them. We're going to find out. But there is this component here where you can shake to unleash the magic because they're slightly glittery. Look at that. Ooh, magical. Have another drink, my dark-eyed beauty. Same thing happens with the Glinda one. I should point out they're also double strength. So pour conservatively. I've been caught out in the past. And you can also win a Wicked trip away and thousands of great prizes. Okay, this is what happens when we have added water. Erin has pointed out they do look festive because the pink one there is slightly red, but short of doing like a milkshake, I think that's the closest to pink that you are. I mean, it's not pink. I think I'm going to prefer the Glinda. We're going to try these now. It tastes like Robinson's.
She just tastes like a lemon and lime cordial.
It tastes like lemon and lime. I've grown up drinking a lot of Robinson's. Okay, topped them up slightly with a little bit more of the squash from the bottle. Decided these are the preferred ones because we tried each other's.
Yeah, no, I'm not about the Glinda. I'm really sorry. It's just too strong.
I could have this twice as strong.
This
I
is
have
nice.
Sweet tooth, yeah.
But I think it's because I just like a lemon and lime. And like this is a bit more like an elderflower cordial level of like...
Which has never been my vibe. Like, it's refreshing. You've got yuzu apparently in that.
Oh, fun. No, like this a lot.
I figured out it's not pomegranate, it's pineapple is the extra component of this.
So I've been drinking the Glinda squash subsequently quite a little bit. That is definitely my preferred flavour. And it tastes very much like the kind of apple and blackcurrant summer fruit squash flavours I used to drink all the time growing up, just with that extra little hit of something slightly more tropical, which I think is the pineapple. But I enjoy those very much. And it's nice to have something Wicked themed that is slightly more affordable. I've been showing you a lot of luxury clothing and bags and like the Lego is not inexpensive, so it's nice to be able to go out and find something as a Wicked fan and be like, this has got Wicked on it, and it's just a bottle of squash. Also, if anyone wins the competition, please let us know in the comments down below. Imagine someone in our comments section wins the competition. That would be so fun. I haven't actually entered because I think that would be grossly unfair. I have the privilege of getting to go to New York enough. I don't need to win that free trip. Next up, while we're talking about beverages, here is what we found at Starbucks.
I am now in a Starbucks on the Upper East Side where we have some wickedly giftable Starbucks merchandise, including a Wicked-themed Starbucks gift card. There are also multiple tumblers here as well. We have this Emerald City one where the top is a little balloon there. That's very cute that that's a balloon. This one more sort of gold-themed with a little Oz coin. We have a Defy Gravity one as well. That's messaging we've seen on a lot of Wicked merchandise for many years. This green Starbucks one here looks pretty basic, but the top is a broom. I don't know how well you can make that out. That's a little broomstick in the top there, a little like silicone looking thing. There is another Emerald City Skyline one there that says Wicked and Starbucks. And then another look at the Defy Gravity one there. Wicked Starbucks tumblers. Good news, I have found the Wicked beverages and they're here at the Park Slope Starbucks. Elphaba's cold brew is a peppermint cold brew topped with non-dairy matcha foam, giving it that green hue. And Glinda's pink potion, what else, is a dragon drink topped with non-dairy salted caramel foam. It's sweet, just like she is. And here they are, out here on the streets of Brooklyn. I mean, this one is definitely pink and Glinda-ish. Green is a hard thing to bring about, but you can tell that it's green, or that it's meant to be green.
Matcha,
Yeah.
It's from the foam on the top.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the salted caramel foam is nice. I want that on every drink I drink from now on. That's delicious. Wow.
Is it not weird with the dragon fruit?
No, it all works.
Oh.
It all works. Also, dragon, time dragon clock, dragon fruit. It all goes together. Tell us about your drink, Aaron.
It's like peppermint mixed with matcha. And then you got that like latte taste, which I love anything peppermint, so this is like very much a me drink.
Finally then, I'm going to leave this next section for a bunch of miscellaneous Wicked products and footage that I don't necessarily know what to do with, but here are some more things that I found out and about on my travels.
We have a Wicked section here in HMV. There are some prints down there. One Short Day in the Emerald City. We have some little pom-pom key rings, also pom-pom pens. We have these t-shirts. It's like Wicked album cover with a little W with the hands there. That's quite cute. We have more key rings. We have more different pens. Okay, these ones actually have pink and green. I have more time for the stationery that actually goes pink and green. Yet more pin badges there. We have other stationery. We have pencil cases. We have little Glinda teacups. How British. We have little glass mug and socks, a curious combination of things, but the pink socks up there and the glass mug that says best witch of all, the best witch of all, in fact. Metal coasters. We have the pops. We have some more different cups. Oh, if you're a cup collector, there are so many Wicked cups sold at various places. We have these little desk pads here. There you go, with suggestions for your daily activities. Monday, Magic Unleashed. Tuesday, I'm Not Afraid. Wednesday, Be Wicked. Thursday, Thrillifying. And Friday, Flying Overalls. You know what that tells me? They did not have access to the lyrics, because those notes are not holding space for the lyrics or Defying Gravity. Not specifically. Anyway, we also have this little Glindified pink pouch down there. Of course, HMV also stock the motion picture soundtrack, with this artwork on cover here. It includes the exclusive split green and pink vinyl. My goodness. And yeah, we can't even really get a look at that. But it's a lovely little case there. We've also got the CD version there, which features an exclusive fold-out poster. How exciting. Now, I might be wrong about this, but according to my research, Swarovski have not embarked on any official Wicked partnership. Ariana Grande is part of their latest ad campaign in an independent capacity, but you will notice it's very pink and green.
And inside's all green and pink.
Inside, yeah, they are committing to the pink and green, and we've seen this with a few brands and businesses, be they big, be they small. A lot of things seem to be Wicked coded without being officially part of the Wicked marketing machine. Okay, this is incredibly rogue, but just passing Scribbler in Hammersmith Station, and there is a Wicked Christmas card. I don't know if you can read that, but it says, wishing you a Wicked Christmas. Truthfully, I don't really know what that means. Also, when they have the pink and green, and we've already established the pink and green kind of in certain hues looks red and green, I question why they would not use that. Anyway, Wicked Christmas card.
So those have been all of the Wicked products that I've been able to track down around the world. Truly, when I first thought about doing this video, it was just going to be me like pointing at pictures of things from the internet. And there's a couple of iconic ones I didn't manage to find. Like, was it the macaroni and cheese that Target were doing that was going to be green? And this is not an exhaustive list of all of the Wicked merchandise, but the fact that this became a video about me tracking down Wicked merchandise on multiple different continents in multiple different countries, like in London and Paris and New York, also made me sit back and go, wow, my life's been pretty exciting for the last couple of months, and not just because the Wicked movie is out in cinemas. So I hope that you enjoyed. I hope this was a fun way of looking at all of that merchandise. And again, let me know which products you have seen, which products you have bought, if you get any for Christmas, if you give any to someone else as a gift this festive season. Let me know what your favorites were. Let's discuss all of the Wicked merchandise and collaborations in the comment section down below. I hope that everyone is staying safe and that you have a stagey day. For 10 more seconds, I'm Mickey Joe Theatre. Oh my god, hey, thanks for watching, have a stagey day. Subscribe!